Alika eventually apologizes to Michael, who explains why he has to stay on the beach. Clearly shaken, Alika goes right back to his tour work and a second encounter with Mr. and Mrs. Clements that complicates matters further. Finally, Alika confronts his haole boss, played by Neal Milner, who gives him devastating news. How will Alika respond? Kamau? If you want the answer to that question, you'll have to look at the sequel, Kamau Ae. Here's our concluding selection from Kamau by Alani Apio.
Michael in a cave, sitting, working on a shark-toothed dagger. Alika finds him.
Michael, I'm sorry for what I said. I never mean to put you down like that. I just never know what to do. That's all.
Yeah, I know, little boy.
Michael, I want to get you, Stevie, and Lisa left. I don't know where you're going to go, but like you promised, you can stay with us.
When Tutu Man was alive, he would show me one secret. Brought me down to this bay one day, and the bay was all black. It was the middle of the day. The water outside was flat, but inside the bay, the water was all churning and black. I got all scared. He grabbed my hand and take me in the water. Good boy. The bay was choked with ahi. Huge buggers, hundreds of pounds. Through my legs, bumping me. Oh, it was mating. It was unreal. So much fish like you never seen before. Tutu Man brought me to this cave. He told me to sit next to this pohaku, this koa. I sat and listened to him chant and pray all day. When the sun started to go down, we went walk back to the ocean. The bay was starting to calm down. I watched the ahi start to leave. He went in the water. He went in the water and stretched out his arms. He went straight his back and lift out one ahi, big as him. The bugger went kick just once. And then he went come home to us. Tutu Man told me our family been here for generations. We went take care of these fish from the time of La'amai Kahiki. He told me I was the next keeper of this koa. He told me, "No we malama iki e kaya me ki aina, I ola ku'ohana." Take care of this place and my family going to leave. Tutu was a smart man, but he never understand what was coming. I took care of this place. I would feed the fish when they come in. Twice a year we had ahi fulfill our opus and our freezers. But one time when Tubo went find the school, I went swim outside and try to stop them. But those howlies, they would call everybody. Next thing I know, the bay was full with people. All kind of people. They had spears, baseball bat, machete, shotgun, everything. It was one freaking slaughter. People went crazy, hacking and shooting just for the fun of it. By the time it was over, most of the fish was wasted. After I watched that slaughter, I was so ashamed. I came back to this cave and prayed to Keokua that he forgive us. Now, only little bit fish come back, maybe 5, 10, not all the time. Some things so ingrained, you cannot get rid of it. It's going to take a long time to teach those fish that it's dangerous here now. Every year, some still going to die. It's going to take a long time to make Hawaiians no leasing their kupuna.
Every year, some still going to die.
Every year, something's got to die. Little boy, for you, Stevie, Georgie, Tutu Wahine, and Tutu Man, all my ohana, I'm never going to leave this place.
He continues to work on the dagger. Alika leaves.
To our left is Iolani Palace. You can visit the palace on our Hawaiian history tour. Iolani Palace is the only royal palace within the boundaries of the United States. In 1893, Queen Lili'uokalani You know, folks, when I joined this company, I was just out of high school. And when I started work, they gave me speeches to memorize about the places that we would be visiting. But folks, today I'm having a hard time giving the speech about the palace, because it's not true. You see, they want me to tell you that our last reigning monarch, Queen Lili'uokalani, wanted to give up her throne, her palace, and her kingdom to the United States for protection. Mostly because they don't want you to feel bad. They think you're going to feel bad because what really happened is that basically some American businessmen backed by U.S. armed forces overthrew the Queen. They took over our government, took away our rights as Hawaiians, and took our land. Nobody on this bus had anything to do with that. I know that. But folks, something really wrong happened. I mean, first we have a kingdom. It's ours. The land's ours. And then all of a sudden we got nothing. So I'm asking you, do you think something wrong happened? I mean, because no, most of us Hawaiians, we don't have a place to live. But when it was our country, we did.
Hey, Mr. Alika.
Now, Henry, mind your manners.
Mabel, I believe I have a right to speak my mind. Now, son, you may remember me and my wife from a few days ago.
Yes, sir.
Well, she was so impressed with your hospitality that she called your boss and specifically asked to spend the rest of our tours with you. Mr. Alika, my wife and I have been saving 20 years to come here. And you know why? Because everyone told us how nice it was here and how nice the people were. 20 goddamn years. You know why we waited so long? Because where we live, it's pretty goddamn hard to make a living. I worked for a lot of years in the mines, and I'm probably going to die of the black lung from all the shit I had.
Well, I'm not saying that.
No! Now you listen. You had your speech. You're going to finish mine. Now, those mines, the land they're on used to belong to my family. But some big fat-ass company came in with their fancy-dancy lawyers, and the next thing we know, we ain't got a home. We got jobs in the mines now. So I watched my daddy go off to work in them mines. And I watched day after day, and pretty soon I realized the work he's doing to feed us is killing him. And every time he stuck food on the goddamn table, I would look at him and want to cry, because he was feeding us with his goddamn life. We didn't have much more than what we had on the table on account of being such a big family. But my old man, he bought me a sweater once, beauty of a sweater, and I'd go out with it on all the time. But as soon as I got out of the house, I'd take it off, because it felt like I had about 2 years of his life on my back. And when I got out of school, there weren't nothing to do in that goddamn town except work in the mines. So me and the missus here, we ain't gonna have a big family. We're gonna go to Hawaii for 3 weeks, and we're gonna do it while I still got lungs to breathe with. Nobody on this bus had anything to do with all of that. I know that. But God damn it, I'm not giving up 20 years of my life just to hear some young punk tell me the United States of America took his goddamn palace. You don't know shit, kid. We all got sob stories. So now, why don't you just give us that speech that we paid for?
Henry, sit down. You've made your point.
God damn it to hell, Mabel. We saved all this time and we don't even get to hear that goddamn speech.
Here's where we get off. Watch your step when you exit.
Alika steps off the bus, takes off his Aloha shirt, and throws it away.